Hello everyone. Today we'll be doing a short review on the Sonos Sub 2.0. I recently bought the Sub because I switched from setup from the Harman Kardon to the Sonos system, which I have across the room, which is in this setup 5.1 sound. And today I'm just going to do a short review of the Sonos Sub. The Sub does make a pretty huge difference in sound. Actually, when you play music with the Sub on, you can clearly hear the differences between the low end and the high end. The high notes and mid-range get taken over by the play bar and the surrounds. And personally, I think they do sound a lot better with the Sub on than when the Sub is turned off. I also like the design of the new Sonos Sub 2.0. The only difference with the old version, by the way, is that the front, the plastic front here, is changed to a more black appearance, which in my opinion does make it somewhat more discreet than the old Sub. I also personally really like the black piano finish, which really gives it its premium feel. I've heard some Subs in the past, and I do think the Sonos Sub really stands out. Especially when watching movies, you do really get the cinema effect, which is pretty nice considering it's a pretty nice product, so it isn't just gimmicks, but it's also a pretty good performer, in my opinion. The Sonos Sub has two drivers, each opposing and cancelling out each other. I'm not really sure what the circumference is, but I do know there are two D-class amplifiers which are built in, and I do know it gets pretty low. I think most of the people know that Sonos doesn't give any specifications about wattage or frequency response. The only thing they tell about the Sonos Sub is that it goes as low as 25 Hz, which, judging by the sound, it does reach quite low. It really gives this type of low end which standalone speakers simply cannot achieve. I've also had the Play 5 connected to the Sub. I used to have a stereo player of Play 5s, but yeah, it didn't really fit on the counter, so I sold the other one. But paired with the Play 5, you do notice some difference in sound quality, but I think it serves its best purpose in a 5.1 setup. The thing, however, is with the old Sub design, you really need to be careful with how you handle it. It gets very easily scratched. Fortunately, this one doesn't have any markings on it yet, but it's really something to remember that even something like a pet can really damage the speaker quite easily, and not the internals but really the coating, the lacquer finish. So that's really something to watch out for. It's not something you would put behind the couch or something. It's something which can pretty prominently display in your living room without having to be embarrassed when people see it. I personally really like the new Sonos setup which I have right now. I've watched several movies using it, and if you watched all the videos, you also saw me using the ambi light function of the TV, which I've really enjoyed so far. I will be putting online a separate video showcasing the ambi light. During daylight I was already put on another one with the U products combined. So yeah, that was the short review on the Sonos Sub. It's quite an expensive product, but I do think it's worth its money. It really has a very decent build quality. It's quite heavy at 16 kilograms, and it does add a new depth to your music, and it actually makes your living room turn into a cinema. So it's a pretty good investment if you're already invested in the Sonos ecosystem. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm not sure if you can really see or hear the bass response from my Samsung Galaxy S7, but maybe you'll pick something up with a decent pair of headphones. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will be putting some more videos online in the near future, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, have a good day.